always joked that my apartment was so small I could hear my neighbor's thoughts. It turns out I was just hearing him breathing from inside my couch. My smart home was actually just a guy named Gary. Thought I had a helpful poltergeist or early onset dementia. Turns out, I just had a roommate I didn't invite who really liked my cooking. So for context, I'm your typical distracted professional. I lose my glasses while they're on my head. When things started moving around my apartment, I didn't call a priest. I called my doctor to ask if I needed more iron. It started small. I'd leave a half-eaten bag of Doritos on the coffee table, go to the bathroom, and come back to find it neatly folded and clipped. I live alone. I thought, damn, I'm getting really responsible in my old age. Then it got weirdly helpful. I'd wake up, and my coffee maker would already be finished brewing. I don't have a programmable coffee maker. I'd just shrug and drink the miracle bean juice. I even started leaving thank you notes on the counter for the apartment fairy. Mistake number 1. The fairy started writing back. I found a post-it note that said, the lasagna needed more salt, but the crust was perfect. I laughed. I actually laughed. I thought my landlord was playing a prank on me. I messaged him, haha, very funny, Steve. Stay out of my leftovers. Steve replied, I'm in Florida and the locks were changed last week. Is the leak back? That night, I decided to stay awake. I did the classic fake sleep move, snoring loudly while clutching a heavy flashlight like a holy relic. Around 3:15 a.m., I heard a sound. Not a ghost sound, not a thump in the night. It was the sound of Velcro. My sectional sofa, the one I bought off Craigslist for $50, started to shift. A hand, a very real, very unwashed hand, emerged from the gap between the cushions. Then a head, a guy, about 50, wearing my college alumni t-shirt and holding my TV remote, squeezed out of the base of my sofa like a tube of toothpaste. He didn't look for jewelry. He didn't look for cash. He walked straight to the kitchen, opened my fridge, and started eating my yogurt with his bare hands. I didn't even yell. I just turned on the light and said, is that the Greek vanilla? That's for my breakfast. He looked at me, completely deadpan, and said, you're out of milk, by the way, before trying to dive back into the sofa. The cops found out he'd been living inside the hollowed-out frame of the sectional for 3 months. He'd carved a little apartment in the plywood. He had a reading light in there. He had my missing AirPods. The worst part, since he's been gone, I've burned my toast every single morning. I kind of miss the salt critiques.